I will kick your ass, you hot shit. Listen, you're amazing and I don't care. Just a heads up, I could hear you when I was killing. And that was it. And let's just heads up, there was that one time when one of the comics was leaving and you yelled at her and she got all bummed out. It hurts, doesn't it? It hurts. This is what we do in this room though. We learn and we love and we forgive and forget. And I'm not mad. You just have to give me the money back. We'll pay it next time. Because Eddie Cruz is here and I pay him $25 to do something special in the bathroom. So, oh, you guys moved? Okay, you're over there. Good. Okay. So you guys are up here. I want to make sure.
That's uncomfortable to be right.
No, that's perfect. I got you. By the way, very nice young lady that's right over there. Let's hear it for Tanika. Tanika Smith in the house. Yes. We have a loyal, loving audience. These two hot shits have been here a whole bunch. These guys are like gold and platinum members right now. They pay $49.50 every week to be here and get like a free autograph. They're idiots, but I love them. Let's hear it for okay. Ty, I love you and I'm not mad at all. You're fine. It's okay. In London, don't text while I fucking just got you in trouble. Are you in fucking MySpace, London? Jesus Christ, you kids. You're good looking, so you're going to get away with it. But just remember, your beauty's going to leave and some of your tits are going to sag, so you have to have something more than those fucking beautiful looks. Fucking love you so much. You're so good. Do you guys know how fucking good this kid is? Seriously, she's fucking very talented. She's very young, but she's very talented. So don't fuck with her like I just did. Be kind to her and look out for her and make sure no one fucks with her because we want her to do good things. And her sidekick, London, is wonderful too. Guys, I just killed for 15 minutes and 14 seconds. I just want to say I'm lit, I'm fire, I'm a banger. And let me, I'm going to brag about how awesome I am, but we do this every week, not once a month. I book this show, I set the room up, Paul comes in and does the live feed. At my day job just recently, I'm in charge of security, safety, and quality control. Unfortunately, someone didn't have their seatbelt on and was decapitated by a forklift. I'm still here being fucking funny, folks, okay? I'm murdering the game! Unfortunately, her seatbelt wasn't on and I told her a dick joke. That's what murdered her. Folks, I'm kidding. She didn't die. Last joke of the evening. Does anybody have a toilet brush? I'm just curious if you survey. Anybody? Anybody use a toilet brush?
Right here.
You do? Okay, cool. Just a quick question. I had it for 2 weeks. I gave it back to the store. I returned it. I went back to paper. My ass is raw. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful show tonight. That's the happiest show ever. Thank you very much. I'm doing dick jokes. I'm being dramatic. Nothing bad. All right, listen. So we have a wonderful show tonight. We have 8 fantastic comics on the show tonight. We have a couple regulars, a couple new people, and Jeffrey Wiles is in from out of town. He's going to be in for a couple of weeks. He was just at Stand Up Live, and he was just at fucking the Improv, and he's fucking killing it with us. I've known him for over 12 years. He was at my Ice House show. We're going to bring up this hot shit right now. This is another hot shit right going on. We love this kid. We made him our resident comic in September. Next month. It's already August. That's right, because Dan Johnson's our resident this month. So this guy's going to be our resident comic. He'll be here every Tuesday in September. We're going to feature him because we think he's that special. I know you're going to enjoy him, and he's really wonderful. And he's on Tiger Beat this month, folks. He's adorable. The girls love him. Please put your hands together for Miss Saavan Patel.
Thank you very much. I'm going to keep it going for Sean McCarthy one more time. I like how he's very aggressive when he's nice. You know, you hot shit, are you ready? I fucking love you. It's very contagious. I'm not from here, I'm from Los Angeles. Anyone out of town? No, Los Angeles. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. I don't know out there to be honest, but I hear a lot better. Even though when I told me, I wouldn't. Everyone's like, you're not talking, there's a lot of racist white people out there. I was like, well, there's a lot of racist brown people over here, so I'm ready for a change. Right? Yeah. And then I got here and I haven't met a single racist person. Is anyone here racist? See, you guys are great. How many here are local to Phoenix? Yeah. You guys are pretty used to the heat then, right? No! Right? It sucks. It makes me question whether life is worth living. Yes! There was a thunderstorm last week. I was like, this is a good time to go swimming. That was my first thought. I didn't go, don't worry. And then my car's AC also stopped working. Started blowing hot air. In the middle of summer, my car's AC stopped working. I was like, Phoenix might not be racist, but God is for sure. There's no way. This is a mean prank. Yes! The older I get, the more I realize how racist my mom is. You know? It's true. She's not racist out of hatred, right? She's just racist out of fear. You know, like she'll call me. And she's like, hey, make sure you never trust anyone unless they're Indian. I'm like, Mom, that's not right. You should trust everybody unless they're Indian. You know? That's why I moved to Phoenix. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. A lot of people think, I think it comes off like I hate my mom, which I don't. Like at my last show, this guy comes up to me afterwards and he's like, hey, I wouldn't worry about your mom, man. She sounds like a real bitch. I was like, dude, what? Like, I can say it, right? Like, not, dude. No, but she's great. She's great. We just argue a lot, that's all. That's all our only problem. Like I told her about comedy. I was like, Mom, I'm gonna be a comedian. She's like, you're gonna be poor. That's what you're gonna do. I was like, I've been doing that my whole life, it's fine. She wants me to be more religious. She's like, I don't understand what's so hard. Why can't you just be a proper Hindu? I'm like, I've already tried Korean barbecue. I'm not going back. She wants me to get married too. She's like, you have no choice. You have to marry an Indian. I'm like, you've divorced 2 of them. I mean, she's on her 3rd Indian. 3rd. All right. I'm like, are you sure you even like them? You know? Like, think about it, right? It's my mom. It's fine. I can say it. He said, don't tell your mom like that. She's good. She's a single mom. Any single moms here? No single moms? All right, that's fine. You got one? No. Sean will take care of you. No, she's good. Single moms. Give it up one time for single moms. It's important. Yeah. Very strong people. Very strong. I know because mine used to hit me a lot. She did. Yeah. She still tries. She'll still try to threaten me. She's like, Saavan, if you don't listen to me, I'm gonna have to start hitting you again. I'm like, Mom, you have arthritis. All right, let's take it easy. All right. Very strict growing up. It's tough growing up with a strict mom. You turn into a really good liar, though. It's really good. Like, if you had strict parents, you should seriously consider going into politics. Very viable career option. Very viable. She's good, though. It's weird, though. I still get scared. Even though I'm really good at lying, I still get scared that I'm going to get caught. Like, I was at a weed dispensary the other day, and there was this Indian couple in line in front of me, and my first thought was, man, I really hope they don't tell my mom. That was my first thought, because they all talk to each other. They're very nosy. It's very annoying. And I think the problem is that we put way too much pressure on parents. You know, like every time a kid turns out bad, we always say the same thing. We always say, oh, he wasn't raised right. But that's not true. We don't know that. Like, what if it was the kid's choice to be a comedian? You got one. All right, you guys are really supportive of comedians. Cool. That's good. That's new. Yeah! Woo! I'm getting old. What? I know. Yeah. Everyone hates it when I say that. They're like, dude, you look like you still need to pick a major. Yeah, I get it. I get it. But it's true, all right? I get hurt while I'm getting dressed now. Like I put on socks last week. I was putting on socks and then I came back up and then I couldn't move my back for 6 days. It's real. I called my cousin, who's a doctor, and I was like, hey, my back hurts. He's like, yeah, that'll happen. That was his diagnosis. He's like, yeah, that's life. It's weird. I can't drink the way I used to. Like I used to have Mai Tais, now I have migraines.
Come on. Poor guy.
Poor guy, fuck you. Gotta drink water. Everyone tells you to drink water when you get older. Like, yeah, make sure you stay hydrated. Why? What's the point? It doesn't make any sense. Because they all tell you that you need to drink water, but no one tells you that you're gonna start peeing 12 times a day. They leave that part out. It doesn't make any sense. You drink all this water, and then your body's just like, oh, we don't need any of this. We're just gonna empty the tank every 2 hours. Get ready for that. I can see you guys still don't believe I'm old, huh?
No!
All right, I'll prove it. My nickname in elementary school was Save on Drugs. See, you guys have no idea what that is. You said, yeah, we've never heard of that before. It's what we now refer to as CVS. Yeah. You guys know CVS Pharmacy? That's a blockbuster of pharmacies, you know? All right, that's all for me. Thank you guys so much.
I totally know Saavan drugs. Ladies and gentlemen, Saavan Patel. Let's hear it for him. Saavan Patel. Who doesn't know Saavan drugs? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep the show rolling because I don't want to get bogged down because I'm going to prove Sia wrong and do really short introductions. Although, when I was 6, this next guy is close to the stage, so I'm not gonna dilly-dally. We're gonna get him right up here because he's that close to being on Knees Ready. He's a real nice lad. I think he's from somewhere down south. He's got that drawl that makes you just go, man, I don't know what he's saying, but he sure sounds like a nice guy and it makes me laugh. So please, put your hands together for the very nice guy and funny, Mr. Jason Amos.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I had a 10-hour shift today, so I'm a little discombobulated. I also took a bunch of mushrooms, so that's another reason I'm discombobulated. And I'm glad to be back here in Baltimore, Maryland.
Yes.
Baltimore, Maryland, home of the delicious and meaty crab cake, home of the 1985 smash hit Tarzan Boy, which is and was a message about the young men rejected from society. Home of Mr. Trash Wheel, the world's only robotic boat that eats garbage all day and all night without a thanks from anyone, which is why we call Baltimore the jewel of I-95. And it's sure to get quiet in here really quick. Matter of fact, I think I just heard a mouse fart. Matter of fact, if one of y'all start crying, this will be just like my wedding night. I love being in Phoenix. Phoenix is like the off-Broadway version of Las Vegas. Prostitution is still illegal, but we've got a marijuana dispensary on every street corner. So we're doing something right. Phoenix is hot, so we're all looking for excuses to take our clothes off. Anyone here ever been to a nudist? I just fucked up the joke. Anyone here ever been to a clothing optional resort?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one up in New River called Shangri-La. No lie. And it's about 30 people standing around on their website, buck naked, holding hands right next to each other. And if you want to know what 30 naked Americans looks like in 2022, just open up a package of bacon. And that's pretty much what it looks like. Although it's July in Phoenix, so there's a little more red than white. But in this picture, it's literally about 30 naked people, but there's one guy and all the rest are women. So I'm like, man, this guy's got it made, you know? He's having sex with all these women until you realize this is a 55 and older community. And then you realize it's kind of like eating a golden corral for this dude, because he can have all he wants. Everything's a little soft and mushy. You don't know who else had their hands and faces in there. And everything's got just a little bit too much salt. But you gotta entertain yourself, am I right? I love Phoenix. We got a lot of problems though. We got a lot of homeless people here. I was going through a drive-thru the other day and there's a homeless guy holding up a sign that said, "Too ugly to prostitute." And I said, "Hey buddy, you turn that frown upside down because I got news for you. There's some real horn dogs in this town." As a matter of fact, I know a little place in New River called Shangri-La. And if I wasn't pulling through a drive-thru right now, I would totally have sex with you in this parking lot. I would make you my little In-N-Out burger. But you gotta entertain yourself for sure. Any movie fans in the audience? Yeah? Y'all hear about the new Ant-Man that's coming out? It's gonna be great. It's Paul Rudd. It's gonna be Ant-Man versus a huge can of Raid. My 9-year-old daughter wrote that joke, ladies and gentlemen, so. Anyway, so yeah, I'm in therapy. Hey, it's important, you gotta do that. My therapist said, tell me about your childhood. I said, well, when I was 2 years old, my dad asked me if I wanted a bologna sandwich. And I told him it was pronounced Bologna after the region in Italy, and he took his belt off and beat the shit out of me. And she said, your dad beat the shit out of you when you were 2 years old? I said, yeah. She said, well, that's why you engage in approval-seeking behaviors. And if you want to stop that, I would suggest you stop announcing to everyone that you have an abnormally large genitalia and extremely high IQ. And I told her I would start working on that right away. So I don't know if I have enough time to finish off with my pet peeve, but I'm going to go right into it. So my pet peeve is everything's more expensive now. You go to the grocery store, rent, cars, gas, everything's way too expensive. So I was telling a friend of mine, I was like, man, if this keeps up, I don't know if I can afford to live. I mean, I think I'm really screwed. And he said, you think you're screwed? I got good news for you, buddy. So is everyone else. And I said, how is that supposed to help me? And he said, well, imagine being the first Nazi in the Holocaust, where the Nazi's like, okay, you're the first Jew, right? Get in the oven. And the Jew's like, what the fuck, man? And the Nazi's like, look, I got good news for you. If you think it sucks now, there's about 6 million more coming in right behind us. Just fucked with the joke. Anyway, so well, everybody loves the Holocaust, I guess. That's my set. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Amos, who ended with everybody loves the Holocaust. Let's hear it for the Jew coming to the stage. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Hey, the live feed got disconnected, so we started up a new live feed. So just a heads up, if anyone was following it on the live feed, we started a new live feed, so you can go to the website and check the new live feed. Thank you very much. Let's hear it for Ty in the back. That was wonderful. Nice. Perfect fuck. Who said fuck? I know who said fuck. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, Sierra, look how tight my introductions are. Just a heads up, I stutter occasionally too. I rarely do on stage, but if you catch me off stage sometimes, I'll just come up to you and be like, like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, are you high? I'm like, no, I stutter, don't make fun of me. And then people go, oh, no, you don't, you stupid ass. I'm like, no, I do, now you're making fun of my fucking wrong thing. I also suffer from small ear canals. I have a real problem, it's a real thing. This year, I get ear infections, I need tubes in my ears. I'm starting a telethon with Jerry Lewis, if anybody knows who that is. I have an 8-track, it's a very old reference. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, this next young lady, she's been here a handful of times and she's back and we're really thrilled. She's got the same last name as the guy that used to hang out in a bar named Cheers. Please put your hands together for Miss Liz Wenndt!
Doing your part, saving lives by staying home, social distancing, yeah? Well, I'm still living like it's 2022, and quite honestly, I'm fucking loving it.
Yes.
They said you either came out of that shit looking like a hunk, a chunk, or a drunk. And I went in looking like a little bit of a hunk, came out a little bit of a chunk, and it's definitely turned me into a fucking drunk. So, yeah. Actually, I'm at this weird stage of my bodyhood, second puberty, I guess. And you don't really know if you should congratulate me on my recent weight loss or ask me if I've finally finished eating all of my feelings. It's the latter of the two, thank you. But it's okay, because now when I go running, my body gives me an applause. And we really need all the encouragement we can get, right? Really the worst part about it is when I wear the yoga pants and you get these really sexy sweat marks right here. They just look like two sad eyes. My ass is constantly doing the walk of shame behind me. Yeah, it's fucking hot. Genetics suck, right?
Yes!
Thank you. Well, much like Sean over here, I am Irish Catholic and New York Jew. And I don't like the Holocaust. make me a cashew. Literally born that, so I really come by it honestly, and it's definitely not my fault. But, there's some, we don't really hear about the Middle East anymore since the new war started. And I just wanted to update you guys that the Afghanistans are definitely taking a new, more gentle approach with the Taliban, and they're letting them develop some of our game shows here in the States. And it's fantastic. So they're letting them produce the House to House Hunters, the Forced to Be the Newlywed Game, my personal favorite, Chopped. I was really thinking after that, I wanted to revamp some board games that have been around for a little while. Like Life, but Midlife Crisis. You just go ahead and give half your money to the other player. Get yourself a new piece. And try your hand at stand-up comedy. My next favorite, Operation, but it's sponsored by Botch. You're gonna have to completely remold the vase. Take all of the junk from the front and put it back in that trunk. I was thinking even the Kardashians could really monetize on this one. They come out with a Caitlyn version. But but it would definitely have to be like a 3D model. Yeah, lots of extra pieces. And the last one I was thinking about is Jenga. It doesn't really need a whole lot of revamping, just rebranding. And I think we can call that the economics of 2022 in America. Let's go branding. So this last one I actually tried out here last month, and I'm actually going to start making this a big movement. I hope it catches on. I hope I go viral. So you guys are the second group of people to hear this information. And what it is, it's all about peeing. So I learned this awesome trick when I was getting married, the big gown. How the fuck are you supposed to pee in this thing, right? It turns out you pull it up and you walk over the toilet. And it changed my life. Guys, okay, look. I sleep naked, but I am a robe person. So in the middle of the night, you've got that robe on you. And you just crawl up, like you can lay your head down, keep your eyes closed. Your belt isn't gonna fall in. It's amazing. Your belt belt, the toilet comfort. That doesn't happen. You had a little too much to drink. You can do it all at the same time. Again, rest your head. And you're not going to drop your phone. I'm telling you, this is going to revolutionize the world. And guys, well, women, you can do this in, obviously, dresses, skirts. But the best part, especially in the summertime, is you can do this in your bikini. Squat, pull, it's fantastic. Don't have to put that wet ass shit back on. And guys, I did not leave you out. You no longer have to use sonar to make sure you're hitting your mark in the dark. All right. Fucking great news. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming out tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Liz Wenndt, let's hear it for her. Liz Wenndt. She just went that way. Saavan Patel and Liz just went that way. No one's ever heard those jokes before growing up. This, having the name Sean, this is what I would go to new school every 2 years because my dad used to like to be a drunk and not have a job, but this is the big joke that people used to say to me. They go, hey, what's your name? You're new here. I go, yeah. They go, what's your name? I go, Sean. They go, Sean the Pawn. I go, yeah, that's it, guys. Rain out this. Okay, let's go do something else. So it's great to have a name Sean because you couldn't really fuck with it. I'm just having an old memory, folks. Nothing funny there. Just an old memory. Just an old memory from a guy who's on a lot of PCP right now. Ladies and gentlemen, come to the stage right now. Oh, this next hot shit, he took a little time off from comedy because he was in jail for robbing a bank, I think it was. I made that up, that's not true. He's the nicest guy in the world. Truly very funny and a wonderful soul. He's got so much love in his heart and a wonderful wife. Please put your hands together. We're glad he's back doing comedy. Mr. Jason Hill!
Jason, what's up? You guys boyfriend, girlfriend? Cute. I'm not mean to you. It's nice. I like the affection. I like the little pet. It's good. Keep him around. Cheers. All right. What's up? Oh my God. All right. Hold on. Gotta get my sway going.
Yeah.
A little bobbing. I gotta rock like this to do jokes. This is like this is like my power stance. Very counter to conventional wisdom. Yes. He seems so strong up there right now. The way his knees are moving. Oh no, it's true. I do have to do. It's like a stim. I'm autistic. So I know. No, that's offensive. No, trying it out. I did. It is nice. I didn't know I was autistic for a while because I just thought I was like fucking weird. Bad at a lot of things. I have like the kind of autism where it's like you don't know right away, but like after you meet me, you're like, I hope he's okay. So that means I'm marginalized now. I'm a disabled person, so Saavan. All right. Expecting more of a response from that? No, it's weird. It is weird. I'm not. I know I'm not really because I all the other stuff I said. I'm not marginalized, but I am trying to like get into disability advocacy. Did you guys see what's been going on with spaz?
Yeah.
They're deleting because first Lizzo had to change the lyric, and now Beyonce had spaz on that ass in her song. Which is okay. This is like I heard that lyric and I felt so sexy. Because I don't, like, this is like how I kind of like handle my physical, but like sometimes when I'm alone, I'm doing this kind of stuff. This is just like uncomfortable to you because this is like what they did on South Park. Who invented this thing?
Trey Parker.
You got it? Yeah. And yeah, so I gotta do this. And this is I think this is like what I was informed when I was a kid, is that this is a spaz. But now it's like all of a sudden I can do that on somebody's ass. And now you're gonna tell me, oh no, she can't say spaz on that ass. Now she has to change it. He's like, that's cool. Like, I don't know. You can't tell them what spaz means. I want a spaz on that ass. That's all I'm saying. So that's good. I try to be. I try to be like a good white. I try to like go to the protests. I do things to try. I'm not prepared. Like when I go, like I don't know. I'm starting to figure out. Like getting a gun.
because it's like I went to a protest and they're like, this might be the one. This is when this is the one that's gonna turn where the revolution's gonna start. And I was like, they're like, you gotta look out. They're gonna fucking gas you. And they did. And I brought like a Cliff Bar and a scarf was how I prepared for it. I gotta know what's going on. That's what I just wanted to, my blood sugar was gonna go down. I knew that for sure. So I prepared for the other stuff. So I'm like, should I get a gun? You guys, any shooters in here? Give it up. I don't know, because I'm not, like, I used to shoot out. I'm from Arizona, so I used to go out, wander out in the desert and shoot stuff. But I'm like, I don't know, where was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about defending myself. The thing is, statistically, if you have a gun in your house, you're likely to kill on yourself. And I get real depressed because of the autism. So now I'm just like weighing, like, are the white supremacists gonna kill me, or am I gonna kill me? Like, it's a weird weight to gauge it. All right, get a gun.
Jason Hill, let's hear for that really something. This is really the who's who of good-looking stand-up comedians tonight. Jason Hill, let's hear for that boy right out of there. Nice young man right there. This next young lady, I met tonight for the first time. Literally, Saskia B had recommended her to me, and then that was the first time. Saskia B recommends more good comics, by the way. She's such the nicest comedian. And we're live on TickleYourBone.com right now. That's how I'm supposed to say. And so this is going out live. So once again, I hope that Saskia hears that. Saskia, you're wonderful for recommending comics. Saskia, you're not funny. But you're wonderful. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? Let me look right at it. No, Saskia, thank you. Yeah, so Saskia recommended this next young lady, and I was like, yes, of course, I'll put her on. And then she got in touch with me, and we're like, yes, let's book you. And then tonight, about 5 minutes, I was here for maybe 15, 20 minutes, and the phone rang, and they bring me the phone. They go, one of the comedians needs to talk to you. I'm like, who would be calling me on the house phone? And she's like, yeah, I've never met you, but this is Ashley. I was like, oh, hey, what's up? She goes, my car broke down. And I was like, where are you? And she's like, I'm in like 26th Street. I was like, all right, yeah, cool, great. Okay, cool. We'll see you in a little bit. I have fun. I go, well, I think I need to go pick up the comic. She's like, 26th Street. He goes, it'll take her like 40 minutes to get here. I go, fuck, right, let me just get this shit together. And then all of a sudden she came walking in. I go, how the fuck did you get here that quick? Ladies and gentlemen, she's a fast walker. And you know what they say about comedians? They're fast walkers, so I know she's going to be good. So that's the struggle that she's like, my car broke down. She said, nothing will stop me from telling dick jokes in a bar. Yeah! I don't care how fucking hot it is. I got a dick joke to tell. I don't even know if she does dick jokes. And she's literally going, this really is a long introduction. All right, I'm gonna get to. And I think she brought, is it your actual sister or your friend? And so her sister's here, and I told her sister that she better get 3 fucking solid minutes together or she's out. So after this one goes on, we'll bring her sister on. If her sister sucks, we'll throw her the fuck out. But you guys are kidding. I'm just kidding. You're videoing right now, I'm waving again. You're so pleasant. I was trying to tell her where the bathroom was. She goes, there's no bathroom over there. Very confusing. All right, folks, we're all on the same page. I'm very thrilled we have someone new here, especially someone new to comedy. I hear she's just killing it all over Phoenix. She really is. I hear she killed it in Mesa and Gilbert. She rips it up in Litchfield Park. She's huge in Anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, they love her in Eloy and Yuma. All right. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. And I put you on the middle show so you can cool down from your walk. I don't know how you made it here so fast. You ran. Ladies and gentlemen, Crystal Meth does amazing things. She's like, I'm in Tempe. I'll be there in 5 minutes. All right, without any further ado, please put your hands together and be nice to her. It's her first time, you sons of bitches. Because my mom would say, you better be fucking nice. You ready, kid?
I am.
I know you are. I got one more story to tell. When I was in 3rd grade, I'm just kidding. And she's like, I'm gonna run out of fucking, I got no power left in my phone. My flip phone is gonna die. put your hands together for the very wonderful Miss Ashley Johnson.
Right on, right on. Hey, Tickle your bone, how the fuck are y'all? So yeah, you know, I got into comedy because it is so male dominated. I was thinking maybe I could get some dick.
Hello.
There's a dick joke.
There it is. Hello.
But then I met everyone in the scene and I changed my mind.
Smart. Good. Smart. Very smart.
I was having trouble swallowing the other night. It was a mess. I had to cut the date short. I went to urgent care. They were like, explain to me exactly how you feel. I was like involuntarily celibate. This is bullshit. But yeah, you know, fucking crazy.
Just put that in your place.
Because I wasn't feeling well, you know, I had an attitude at work. There are these ladies at my job. They like to make jokes about our age difference. One lady was like, Ashley, you're just a baby. I was like, if I were just a baby, I could shit at my desk. And no one would care. Another lady was like, Ashley, I could be your mother. I was like, bullshit, Rachel. I've met your husband. You would have a lot of explaining to do. want to have sex.